I have started and stopped this so many times. It's funny saying my first time pushing record. We'll get there. But this is the first official podcast for Sister Cousin. This is an episode of Busting the Deranged and the Delulus. Okay, so I was under the heavy tutelage of my son until he turned me loose and was like, okay, you have to find your way now. I was told to be normal and natural, so I threw my notes out. Well, not threw them out, but I don't have them. I'm gonna do it off the cuff. I could pull that off, right? I'm talented enough, right? Gotta make my son proud, right? Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and show this first clip, and we're gonna get an introduction to our first Delulu, our main Delulu. Okay?
What did you do there? Jason, what did you do?
Okay, I'm gonna start this over. For the simple fact, sure, any of you know this face, heavily filtered, the little whatever these are, and the floating eyelashes. We know who this is. I'm not gonna say the name, but we know who this is. I'll put the name in the description, but it will never pass through my lips, okay? Water bear. When you hear me say water bear, we're gonna know who we're talking about, correct? Right. Okay, so let's take this down to 0 and let's play it from there.
What did you do there? Jason, what did you do? Jason, you need to say something now. You need to cut over here now. You need to get over here to me straight away now.
Y'all saw those eyebrows disappear. You saw them disappear. Don't act like you didn't. And the reason why I'm laughing at this point is because I'm a very sensitive empath, correct? And you show me a sick animal. You remember the commercial of feed a child for just pennies a day? I'm a blubbering mess. Okay? Sad movies can't make it through it without tears dropping. All of that. This, I feel absolutely nothing. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. What's aiding in the humor of it all? We're used to seeing what someone described as unalive porcelain china doll, right? So we're used to seeing this. But after seeing this, wrong photo, I just can't. I just can't. I can no longer see the filter. I have lost the innocence of the filter. Okay? Surely, surely, this type of maturity would not be crying that hard over someone they never met, someone they never talked to, never took a picture, never commented, never liked anything. There was no tangible interaction between these two people. And the Jason that she's speaking of is none other than Jason Momoa. Surely, this maturity would not be doing that, right? Now we're going to get into all of this. This is just an introduction into what we're dealing with here. So, yeah, I don't take that seriously. Did I close the video? I did. Bear with me, y'all. Oh, I didn't.
What did you do
Oh,
there?
it started over
Jason, what
anyway.
did you do?
I'm not going to stop it.
Jason, you need to say something now. You need to cut over here now. You need to get over here to me straight away now. Life and family. With you. What did you do? What did you do over there? Not this crap popping up, and I need to go to the Jason.
Oh, that anger was about to come out. And when that anger come out, yeah, that's the image. Because in each and every one of these, for a minute apiece, she's raging. We'll get there. Stick with me, I promise you. Not in this video, but we're going to get there. We have to. So I'm going to go ahead before I show you what he did there. And we're going to play another clip.
You didn't do this with me. Who's doing this? You didn't do this. Did you do something over there? Well, you just had a photo with this. Did you do something? You didn't do this with me. Jason, you didn't do this with me.
Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop. How is that arm that steady? To film herself crying that hard. Oh, I have had my ugly cries, okay? But I'm in a fetal position, balled up on the floor, on the bed, wherever I am. My thoughts ain't on holding any type of anything. There's something very peculiar about a person that can film themselves crying. But let's go ahead.
No, you didn't do this with me. Who's doing this? You didn't do this with me.
Down goes the camera. Down goes the camera.
You didn't do this. You didn't do this with me, no. You come in it. You didn't do this with me. Get over here, right? Get over here. You didn't do this with me.
Okay. The time has come for me to show you what Jason Momoa did there. Shame on him. Shame on him. Do that to that sweet babushka. Right? Living your life. You don't know she's walking this earth. You don't know that. But you should. Because you side replied, step reaction, scratched your left butt cheek, dug up your left nostril, stretched your arm in the air, and told that girl you was gonna marry her. That's what you did. But actually, this is what he did. Okay? You can go to Pride of Gypsies on Instagram with the blue check mark. That's how you'll know it's the real. Okay, you see there are other slides, correct? Okay. I'm going to show you the caption. Japan, you are a dream come true. You blew my mind. We're so thankful for everyone who opened their homes, making memories with new friends and old friends, sharing another amazing adventure with Mia Moore. On the roam, Motorcycles and mayhem. All my aloha, Jay. Mi Amor. We've heard him speak about his Mi Amor here in the past few days, correct? This right here. Jason Momoa was asked at Comic Con his relationship status, correct? He said, loosely translated, I've been in a relationship for quite some time, a serious relationship for quite some time. Been enjoying the peace and the privacy, all this, all that, right? He was like, but you will find out real soon, basically, who his Mi Amor is, okay? Honestly and truly, I think that question was a plant in the audience, but here we are nonetheless. So, he put up this picture. Okay. He put this picture up. Look at them. No, they're actors. They could be putting on airs right quick. But we're going to take it as face value. Look how happy they are. This was before the announcement, correct? Happy. Enjoying the peace, enjoying the privacy, right? Okay. There were other pictures, but I'm just highlighting the ones with his Amor. Pretty little thing, isn't she? So, he put that up, which leads me to believe that it's gonna get better, y'all. I promise. It's my first one. She, the water bear, was waiting with bated breath because she just knew he was going to say was his Amor, right? That's who he was in a relationship for at that point, a year and a half. Excuse me, a year and 2 months. Okay. Um, she just knew her name, her pictures, her whatever was gonna come out his mouth. Well, excuse me, pictures can't come out of somebody's mouth, but he was gonna post her or say her, correct? How can she ever think that they were together at that point, the water bear and Jason Momoa, for 2.5 years? I'm glad you asked. Now, I will show you where I came in at, which it was February of this year. So you might as well say 3 months later, all this jumped off. That's where I got caught up at. So I'm laying it out for you. Too many. I put this picture up just for you to pay particular attention to this back area right here. Okay? Now, the water bear is saying that on that wall that they just happened upon, either carved the things into this wall with their own hands, or saw it there, and that's what he used to answer her asking for his hand in marriage. You oftentimes would hear her say she took the leap for him. She asked him to marry her. Okay? She's saying that this is the source that was used to give to Wikipedia, saying that she is now his woman and wife for over 2.5 years. Over here is, yes, that person's name. I will marry you because you love on the wrong. How many of us love on the wrong? Okay, well, he will marry you for you loving on the wrong. Don't miss out now. You better shoot your shot. You better shoot your shot because you're missing out, okay? He's standing under the M, which stands for Momoa, and looking towards this. That means yes. Mind you, once again, never spoke to him in person. He never watches any of the videos. He's never commented. He's never liked. He hasn't done anything in regards to her. But here we are, right? Hold on. We gotta go back because there's more. Surely,
You're ripping everything out. Can you say something now, please?
surely they had some contact. Surely he's done more than scratch his nostril and stretched in the air or spin a camera around for her to respond this way. But this is how we got here. This started almost 3 years ago. I'm just bringing you in on the part that I came on in February. You will, through this podcast, hear from people that brought me up to speed on their experience with this. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, how is no one covering this? Wasn't even thinking about being a podcaster, never thought about doing any type of videos or anything until I ran across this. What? I'm flabbergasted for the simple fact I just knew she was getting scammed. I just knew that they had some type of contact and she had to be telling the truth for the simple fact who cries this hard over someone they never met. But I'm gonna keep it going.
You need to say something now, please.
Before I continue talking, I'm gonna go ahead and show the last clip so we can get all this out the way.
Well, I love you already, right? Because you said you love me too, back, right? And I left it while more fall, right? And I went on, right? Well, you say, yeah, I'm committing. So?
There's other parts to this video, but she split it up amongst two accounts, and the account that she had it on got banned. so I don't have the rest of it. And the other one was graphic. Don't even know if I would have shown that if I did have access to it. No. Let's go back to these two pictures. Gonna make this smaller. I know y'all heard my puppy barking in the background. Based on all of this that I've read, it's in this caption here. You can read it for yourself. So much. Let's blow this up so we can see if we can make out. She has been fussing everybody out that leaves some type of comment that she doesn't like. Someone's telling her that, oh, I think you're getting scammed. Oh my goodness. On the attack. She attacks people's family and friends from their list on their accounts. That's why I'm here. Because how do you, in your delusional state of being, send threats to family members and friends over someone commenting on a celebrity's page? How do you do that? So, we're exposing this through laughter. Oh, we gonna have fun doing this because she's not the only one. And that's why we can't take her seriously, because each and every delusional person that thinks they're married or getting married to Jason Momoa have that same strong dumb conviction. They will threaten you. They will argue you to the ground. They will tell you you're crazy, they're saying, and all of that. Okay, so let's open it up to the public, since the water bear likes to do it in the inbox, behind the scene. No, let's come to the profile. Let's come to the forefront. Let's be adults. Correct? That was a yes, and not a yes, someone else. And point. Now, usually when somebody say point, and especially point out, that means like a mic drop, right? Nah, she keeps going. And that after the much other commitments already throughout 2022. Told y'all that point where he announced Audria. She's saying they had already been married for 2.5 years. In another way, and this is a source way, and that is why you look to the side with using it, saying, yes, this person is engraved already and used or engraved by your hands at that time. That means you get a flight as well as all the other before. Call, text, reply, get a flight to me or one to you. Those are her demands. And if he doesn't do that, oh, she goes on tirades. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, she tags him 24/7. I know many of you know this. It's a lot that don't. That's why I'm here. He looked at what, one? And yeah, she's just all a flutter. Okay, but didn't we for 4 clips? One, two, three, four. See you crying with your strong arm filming yourself? Not shaking one bit, Jesus. I'm just saying. Didn't we just witness that? So you think it would have been over at that point, right? Oh no, you gotta stay tuned. Yeah, this is the end of the first video. I'm gonna go listen to it, see how it sounds, see how it looks. Like I said, may edit, may not. Depends on how it flows. For the simple fact, I want to show my progression. I want to show my improvement. The introduction of how we got here with the water bear. You know what? I'm going to say this. The INTERWEBBER, formerly known as Sweet Blueberry Planet. I'll say that. Because Blueberry Planet is no more. So yeah, we can say that one. But I also like water beer too. Hmm. Don't know. But stay tuned because from here it's gonna go fast. From here we're gonna have other people putting in their input, putting in their experience, and we're gonna be featuring the imposters that enables this to happen. She's claiming she wasn't scammed. She's saying there was no imposter. He scratched his own left nostril, and y'all not gonna tell her differently. Y'all not gonna tell her differently. You leave her and her man to their business, even though this is his business. That's his memoir. That's the set he claiming right now. Notice I said right now. Who knows what'll happen 6 months down the line? But right now, and supposedly since August of 2023, this has been his business that he's been tending to happily. So, I do have more Delulus that feels as if they're married to him with the same gusto and conviction of the water bear. Okay. You can follow me on Facebook at Cicely, Sisily space cousins, Couzzinz. There's a page called Busting the Delulus and the Deranged. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Threads, I'm on X, all sister cousin. Okay. I also have a private Facebook group, and that's exposing. That's where the imposters are going to be. That's where the uncut videos and different things are going to be. We'll have it in the description so you can go follow us on the pertinent platforms so you can basically follow this journey to see where it ends of all that we bring to the forefront, to all that we bring to the podcast. Heck, you got some that you want to talk about? Drop it in the comments. I'll read them. I'll get to them. we're going to have fun. We're going to learn how the imposters do what they do. We're going to learn and see the outcome of the imposters doing what they do. We're going to see the turmoil that they cause in people's lives and how that's not fair, right? But if you have a spirit, Delulu, like the water bear, oh, we gonna fine tooth comb you. We going down your rabbit hole and we're going to expose you. Might want to keep it cute. Post what you post. But don't send out threats of unaliving. How you gonna do that? Really? Across the internet, because no one is buying into your delusion. Nobody is agreeing with you. I've spoken with a few people that said they actually genuinely tried to help you because they thought you were in trouble. And you were very nasty. So, since you want to do it that way, I'm about to drag you through these YouTube streets, this interweb, interweb, yeah, let's say it just like that. We're gonna drag you. Keep it cute. I'll talk to y'all later. Is on.